coming to you with all your June readings, and it's kind of nice to be back. As you guys have been wondering, you guys are probably all wondering where I've gone, and I guess it's really been on a spiritual journey to find myself and figure out who I am and who I want to be. Everybody's known me as a psychic medium and psychic medium Dan, and it didn't feel right. It just didn't. Like I have clients, and all the clients would call me for, when is this person coming back? When is this going to happen? When is this, And what I've been noticing is that there's more to the story, and it's really about we're not connecting with ourselves, and that's what the journey kind of has been, and that's why the videos have not been getting done, because it's just been energy overload on my part to find out who I am. And I realized that I'm more than just a psychic medium. I'm an intuitive life coach, and that's what I'm going to be doing as I move forward with the videos. It's going to be really about allowing my clients to connect with their higher self, so they can begin to live a better life, so they can begin to attract the love in their life, the job, the money, and anything that they do desire at that point. So I'm going to start with the readings, and they're going to be a little bit different. I'm going to pull the same thing, tarot cards, because I know a lot of people look for guidance in that. So it's going to be 3 cards, beginning, middle, end. And then I'm going to pull a couple different cards from the Romance Angels Oracle cards, the Angels, messages from your angels, and then life purpose, past life, and then Butterfly Oracle for life changes. So I'm hoping you guys like the new format, and I invite you guys to visit my website. It's Psychic Medium Dan still up, but it's going to be revamped. But it's going to be bodysoulspirit.co. So bodysoulspirit.co. That's the website, and my new practice name is Connected, because that's ultimately what I want to achieve as I move forward in my spiritual journey, is as a teacher, and as a guide. It's really about allowing you to connect all 3 and find out who you truly are and what your higher purpose is during this lifetime. So I hope you've enjoyed the readings, and again, visit the website, the link's down below, and let's move on right to your readings. Scorpio, this is your general forecast for June 2017. And again, I'm going to pull out 3 cards, one for the beginning, middle, and end of the month. And again, if you want to have a session with me, it's a spiritual life coaching. So it's more about connecting with yourself and what it is that's going on, and how come you can't, and how to allow you to move forward and manifest what it is you truly want. So bodysoulspirit.co in the bottom is my website. Psychic Medium Dan still going to be up, but it's going to forward you to my new practice, which is Connected. Not really going to be doing as much psychic reading where it's like, when is this going to happen? What should I wear? Stuff like that. It's going to be more about healing each individual person and working to connect, allowing the body, the soul, the spirit to connect to one, so you can begin to manifest what it is you truly desire and live the life you desire. I gotta stop saying want, because you cannot get everything you want. You can have everything you desire, not everything you want. So, if you want to learn more about that, I should probably make a video about that. So, and again, my videos are going to switch a little bit, so hopefully you like this new format, and then I'm hoping to do weekly videos where I interview different people or talk about different subjects, answer different questions and so forth. So, without further ado, let's go on. The Queen of Rods just popped out. So, Scorpio. Ooh, good month this month. So, you have the full right off the bat. New beginnings, the Sun, Rebirth, and then the Page of Cups. So, right off the bat, you guys have the full cards. June is a month of rebirth. June is a month of new beginnings. Whether it's you moved and you're in a new career, and starting off in a new place, you moved to a different job, and you're starting off at that job, whatever it may be, embrace the change. And it might not be as what you thought about it. as you thought. You might be in the honeymoon stage, because I'm seeing the sun card. You might be in the honeymoon stage, and all of a sudden, in the end of the month, with the Page of Cups, that fish popping out, something might catch you off guard, and you're like, this is not what I wanted, or what I desired, truly what I desired. And again, you had to ask for a certain thing, and you weren't as specific, so you manifested what it is you wanted. And I had that with the client. They're like, well, I wanted this job, and it's like they desired it, and they manifested the job that paid a certain salary, was a certain place, and they were able to work from home. They hate the people, but they never asked for a job where they worked with people they liked. So that's very important. You have to be very general, however specific at the same time, which is kind of, I don't know, contradicts itself, but it makes sense. So right off the bat with the Fool card, new relationships, new job is kicking in. With the Queen of Rods, I feel like a lot of you guys are finally coming into to who you truly are. Their stability. You're finding out. You're connected to your higher self, and I think that's what's the most important aspect of this month. It's with every single sign. It's connecting to your true self and embracing yourself. For the middle of the month, a couple of you guys might find out you're pregnant. You might be having a baby in the middle of the month, later than expected. So there might be a delay in the pregnancy or something. Your due date's one day, and then all of a sudden, a couple of days later, the baby comes. So, but again, it's new beginnings, and don't worry about what happened. There might be some stuff that happens towards the end of the month. I really feel like it might be, you might have to repair a car, buy a new car. There's going to be an expense that you weren't expecting. However, just know that the money will be there, and for whatever happens at that point. So, and a couple of you guys, again, now that there's this rebirth, you kind of know what your life purpose, where you want to go, but you're maybe struggling with your life purpose, what it is, because you feel like there's still some stuff holding you back. You're still like in the boat, and the boat's still a little bit rocky. So you're trying to find out what it is you want to do. So, music is the card that came up for you guys. So your connection to music is healing for yourself and others. So it might be really connecting to the music. Not that maybe some of you guys are in the music world and you're going into the music world. For others, it's really putting on some music and enjoy that. Maybe a lot of you guys do enjoy listening to music, dancing. Take that as an opportunity to connect to your higher self. So meditate. Put the music on for meditation, put some music on and dance it out, whatever it may be. Allow the music to take you to your higher self. And because once you do that, you're really definitely able to do that. Connect to your higher self and know what it is you truly want, you truly desire. Sorry, I gotta get that want out of my vocabulary. And should. Not should, could. I could have done that. So, past lives. Your father. So, a couple of you guys, it's your past lives. A relationship with the father figure might have affected you, or it's coming out where you really want to become a father because you were a father in the past life, and you're going to bring that into this lifetime. So, really begin to tap into that and know that maybe a couple of you guys are having a baby and you're like, well, how am I ever going to be a dad, or how am I ever going to be a mom? How am I going to do this? And it's like, just tap into your higher self and know that the wisdom will come through. That it all will be okay. There's really no manual. And just like there's no manual for spiritual development, there's really no manual for parenting. All you can do is do your best and with whatever it is you have in them at that particular moment in your life. Awesome. And the card that went flying out was worth waiting for. So a lot of it, a lot of clients always that I work with, they want to speed up the process of, well, I want this person to, to come into my life and, I want a relationship and so forth. So what this card is saying is, it's divine timing. There's divine timing for everything. Everything happens for when it has to happen, so for a certain reason. we want it to come at a certain time. We want it to come in our time and not when it should happen. And for that reason, take this month as an opportunity to stop worrying about the when and the how, and just know that what it is you want in a relationship, and just enjoy your life, live your life. Because the person that does eventually come in is definitely going to be worth waiting for at that point. He was going to be worth the wait. It's going to be like, wow, didn't I love the experience getting to you, you know? So enjoy the experience. That's going to lead you to the experience of getting that person, of having that person in your life. So, Angel Oracle card. Listen. So a lot of you guys really, quiet your mind, going back to the music aspect, doing the meditation, connecting to your higher self, and listen to your guides reassuring you that everything's going to work out how it is you desire for it to work out. So listen to that guidance, listen to your higher self, because once you quiet your mind, you quiet your body, all that's really truly there are your feelings, and that the universe answers to those feelings. It's sometimes difficult to quiet down your mind, but you got to do that sometimes to connect to your true feelings and what it is that's there, because that's what the universe, like I said, that's what the universe answers to. And again, let's see, there's going to be different changes coming into your life. Let's see what changes are going to be most important for you. Windfall. So the changes, when people think about windfall, there's like, ooh, there's going to be a windfall of money. There definitely could be a windfall of money, but I really feel for this, it's going to be a windfall of opportunity. It's going to be coming in. Once you connect to yourself, once you connect to your higher self, more opportunities are going to come in. You're going to be able to move forward with your life. You're going to be able to live financially abundant. And that's the windfall. The windfall of divine love is going to happen, basically, during the month of June. Embrace it, enjoy it, and allow yourself to be able to connect to that energy to manifest everything that you desire. And once you do that, you begin to help others. So, Scorpio, those are all the messages we have for you. I hope you've enjoyed them, and we will see you back in July. Have a great one. Bye.